Good morning, everyone. So it's 5 o'clock, time to get started. Um, Today, I made a small mistake when setting up this live chat. By mistake, I made it private. So anybody uh, who tried to open the access the link before I think before 4:57 probably got the message that it's a private video. So it was my mistake. So sorry about that. I'll be careful next time. Okay, so welcome to all of you. I think some people might be delayed, so we will sort of talk about a few things, and then hopefully in a few minutes when people have joined, our regular subscribers, then we'll sort of get into the morning routine. So today is day number 59, and I just want to share something. So yesterday, so uh, we are running a small program uh, with for digital detox, for helping people overcome our sort of craving and addiction for digital devices, um, for WhatsApp and all the smartphone apps that we're using. So they take away a lot of our time, and for many of us, what happens is when we are during the day when we are working, studying, it distracts us so much that the quality of time we give, that quality goes on dramatically. So we were running a program for that, and yesterday we had one of the goals was to help people rebuild focus, which means that if you're doing something, if you're studying something, our mind should be able to focus on just one thing for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Right? We should be able to give things prolonged focus without worrying about anything else. And that focus time, if you spend 2 hours with real focus, trust me on this, those 2 hours, you will produce much better result than 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours of time where you are reading something and then checking WhatsApp and then your mind is thinking about something and you're running around, and you can spend double the time, triple the time, and you will not be able to learn or do your work just as well, right? So yesterday we did a 4 hour Pomodoro session. So we Pomodoros are these, we do half an hour, like half an hour of focus, 25 minutes of focused study and 5 minutes break. And we did that we did 8 Pomodoros back to back yesterday. And I think it was an amazing experience. So just I'll share with you. So something we'll be now doing more, we'll be doing for the, as open sessions as well. So, please feel free to join. Second thing is what I would ask you to do is, I want now, today is sort of lockdown is getting over. Well, there'll be still some restrictions, but from tomorrow, we will not, hopefully. Let's see. I'm in Kerala, so here I'm expecting it to be more liberal. If you are in Mumbai or somewhere, it will be less. It will still be like pretty severe. So it depends upon where we live. So we are going to start some activities. And one thing is, I'm going to ask you, every one of you, I will give you a task. Right? I'll give you a challenge. I want every one of you to bring one more person into the 30 days of 5 a.m. So let's spread this habit. Let us uh, tell people to try this out. Let them try for just 5 days. I know it's very hard. So we are not here to do. My goal is not to make it very easy or to make it very palatable. That's not the goal. The goal is to make it life changing. That is the goal. That we will not compromise on, regardless of what. If something can be either easy or it can be life changing. It can't be both. Right? So if you have to choose between them, what are you going to choose? We are going to choose something which is life changing. Right? So this morning routine is life changing. It is a small habit which will create 10 other good habits, and they will create more habits. So it is like a spreading nuclear reaction in a positive way. So I would ask every one of you to bring one more person uh, to join the 5 a.m. program. And by the way, they don't have to join at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is the 30 days of 5 a.m. is the name of the program, but they can very well do it at 6:30, 7 o'clock, whatever time is convenient. Right? So that is something I'm going to ask. It's a task. It's a challenge I'm throwing before you. I would like you to take it up. So she has a question how to join that group of Pomodoro. So I'll share the link. So yesterday it was a private link. Yesterday we did as a hangout call, so we could even interact with the participants. So we'll we'll figure it out. Right? Okay, so now time to get started. So let's talk about the morning routine. Some of you are new, most of you have been here for quite some time. But those who are new, uh, here's the morning routine: meditation plus workout. Right? I'll tell you why we do. I'll tell you about why we do meditation. How do we do it? Of course, well, I'll talk about it now. Um, one thought I wanted to share in addition to what I've done earlier is that when we have when we have disruptive emotions, some days you are feeling anxious, very or angry or upset with something, or we pick up a fight with someone, or somebody has done something which is hurting us. When that happens to us, the tendency we have is we think about it and we get angry, and we think about it again and we get more and more angry, right? So essentially, any strong emotion that attacks us, especially a negative emotion, positive emotions unfortunately don't have that effect, right? But you have a negative emotion, what happens is it goes into a spiral. I'm angry with somebody, I think about it, I'm feeling angry, and then after like 2 minutes I think about again, and that person has not done anything more, but I now my anger has sort of doubled, right? I'll keep thinking again and again, my anger will keep rising. Nothing has changed the outside world, right? Now I'm like really, really angry, and my mood is gone. I can't focus. Now, if I'm angry for next half a day, imagine my half a day is just gone. It's wasted. Right? So I have destroyed my half a day, right, or sometimes my full day, because somebody else said something, and we are essentially surrendering to that person. We are sort of giving all the whole day, we are just throwing it away, because somebody said something or we had a fight with someone. Now the way to break this habit is also something like what our meditation practices, which is when you're feeling angry, right? uh, we, we have tried various things, and the only thing which seems to be working very well is we we should not suppress it. We cannot say, okay, I'm not going to be angry again in my life. That's impossible. But what we can and should do is, when you're angry, just observe your anger. When you're anxious, right, just sit and observe your anxiety, like, how you're feeling when you're anxious, what's happening. You're Look at your breathing, look at the feeling inside your body, look at just look inward, right? And do it for 10-15 minutes. And I can assure you, this is an assurance, right? Try it out, trust me on this one, try it out. When you observe your emotions, we realize that these emotions are nothing but in our mind we have built them up. And when you start watching, right, it's like, let's say you have a cloud of smoke. When you put your hand there, what happens? There's nothing, the smoke just dissipates. Similarly, our anger also will dissipate. I'm not saying 100% will go away completely, right? But its power on us will go down from level 10 to, it will become level 2, level 3, right? Then we realize actually there was, yes, things happen. People do good things, people do bad things. I'm not saying it's not real, it's real. But our ability to control our mind, not control, I would say, our ability to regulate our mind, to manage it, right, is very, very strong, which we don't know. And that is what practice of meditation is going to help us build, that skill, which is to focus inward, focus on ourselves, focus on how we are feeling. What is my sensation? How am I feeling in my head right now? How is my shoulder feeling? How is my breathing feeling? How is my mind feeling? Right. So with that, let's get into the practice of meditation. So to meditate, at least do 10 to 15 minutes. If you can do 20 minutes or half an hour, that's phenomenal. Right? Sit down comfortably. Sit on a chair or a cushion, or sit on the ground. Do not have to sit. In fact, I would recommend, don't sit in a very awkward position. So, like, you're sitting in Padmasana on the hard floor. If you're used to it, fantastic. Please do that, right? But if you're not used to it and your ankles are hurting, knees are pulling you here and there, and you're sort of squirming, that's not very useful, right? So sit on a chair, sit on this thing. If you need some back support, take back support. Be comfortable, and then take a few deep breaths, right? Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Take forceful deep breaths, right? And breathe out. What it does is it pumps in oxygen. And even if you take 5 deep breaths, the oxygen supply goes up a little bit immediately. This is my assurance, right? Do it for 5 times. Your mind will calm down a little bit. Right? Then close your eyes, or you can close your eyes in the beginning. That's perfectly fine. And now let the breathing be normal, and just focus on the breathing, the sensation of breathing. We're not talking about some metaphysical aspect, no big philosophy, nothing very deep. Just focus on the on the sensation of breathing, how the breath goes in, how it comes out. I said it's very simple. It is simple to understand, it's not simple to do, because when you try to do that, your mind will start running around, right, like a monkey. So in Buddhist traditions, they say they call it the monkey mind. Think about that guy, this thing, that event. Oh, and 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 sometimes it'll be like back to back, and that is when we have to realize that, okay, my mind right now, it's a monkey mind. Now the thing to be careful here is, when that happens, I always feel like, oh man, like, no, why can't I? Why is this happening? Why can't I do this? No, don't be frustrated with yourself. Just tell yourself, okay, I'm I'm thinking about this thing. I'm thinking about the cricket match. Oh, I want to buy that thing. I want to go for this picnic. So you have a thought, you have an emotion. Just say, okay, I have a thought, or I have an emotion. Then think of it as, the emotion is like something physical, some physical object here. Just imagine that it's going, it's gone. Right? Now that emotion is no longer there. It's not there, it's gone. Now bring your attention back to the breath. Right? And this you have to keep repeating. So whenever you get a thought, tell yourself, oh, I have a thought, right? and and welcome it, because welcome the distraction, that, okay, because I have this thought, right? Now I can practice the habit of refocusing. I can actually practice how to bring my focus back. So it's giving you a chance to practice. So it'll so we'll not feel frustrated. Right? So this is what you have to do, and do it in a loop. Do it for about 15 minutes, and if you can do longer, that's phenomenal. Right? So this is the key to meditation. And when you build this habit, next time when you feel angry, just do this. Stop, sit quietly, if possible, close your eyes, observe your breath, observe how you're feeling. Observe, I'm angry. Okay, fine, that's okay. I'm angry, I'm anxious, I'm upset, that's all right. And we just observe, and then you'll find that it is this anger and this thing, it's a house of cards which we have built in our mind, right? And when we observe it, the house of cards will start collapsing, and after 5-10 minutes, you you may the injustice which you feel somebody has done to you, that may still remain. It may be injustice, maybe we just thought about it, we don't know. It may be real, it may not be real, right? That will not change, but you'll say, yeah, okay, fine, that's fine, that's okay, let me get back to what is important for me. Right? Why should we let somebody else hijack our mind? Okay, then we'll do workout for how long? For half an hour to 1 hour. And I want to do like really intensive workout, right? Every single day. If you're taking a break on Sunday or Saturday, that's perfectly fine. Only thing, okay, about breaks, I want to tell you, take breaks as a decision. It should not be like, today I'm not feeling like it, and no, that you should not, that you are not allowed to do. Right? You decide tomorrow is a break day, perfectly fine. We have to learn to live our life deliberately. Okay, we make a choice, we have thought through it, and we are going as per that. That's perfectly fine. That decision may be right or wrong, that's also okay. Right? But we should not give into our craving that, you know, today, we'll take it easy, we'll do it tomorrow, we'll do it in the evening. That's a deadly trap, right? I'll do it in the evening, I'll do it tomorrow. When you have that thought, tell yourself, yeah, I'll do it now, and I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it in the evening. I'll do both. Right? Then your mind will not have that escape, right? So remember, I'll do it later. It's an escape. Whenever you have that, remind yourself that, we had the discussion. I shared this thing with you. I'll do it tomorrow as an escape. I'll do it in the evening as an escape. I'll do it in the afternoon. I'll do it next week as an escape. Right? Do it now, and then do it tomorrow. Then you'll get to the right answer. Yep. So that's about it. So 5:14, time to get started, and I'd like to say hello to all our friends here: Alok, Prashant, Srishti, Swadeep, Rajat, Lakshay, Nikhil, Vineet, Student S. I don't have your name. Hello, Mayank Shekhar, Shubham, Rakesh, Chetna, Gitesh, Vimal, Kashish, Shashank Pandya. Then we have Kripa, Sachin, Vineet Pandey, Avinash, Mukund, uh, Shabar Chaudhary, Harshit, Priyanka, Srishti again, Ayush, Vikas, Himanshu, I think for the first time. Welcome, Himanshu. We have Shashank Malhotra, we have Suraj, Swadeep, and who else? We have Pasha, Rohit, Abhimanyu, right? These are our friends here. So good morning and hello and welcome to all of you. Also, hello and welcome to those of you who have not put your name here. Great to have you. Let me see if there are any questions. Abhimanyu says how to check our productivity. Try this Pomodoro technique. Yesterday we did with about 10, 15 of our friends in another group, and I think it's amazing. It's like so good. And second thing is when you are onto the Pomodoro, think of it, it's like almost think of it like an act of meditation. I'm focusing on this one thing, the book right now, or this particular task. The rest of the world will wait. For when? Wait for the Pomodoro to get over. Till then, task, just one task. Okay, so that's about it. Swadeep has a question. Do you hear humming sound? Well, I hear it, it attracts my attention. That's fine. It's whatever is there, let it be there. In When you're meditating, we are not trying to say why is this there. Yeah, everything is welcome. Humming is also welcome. Anything is welcome. Observe it, and then okay, fine. This is it. Let it be. Let it go. If it's not going, let it be there. That's fine. Don't fight it. We're not here to fight. We are here to just focus on ourselves. Right? Okay. How to not be overwhelmed by the amount of to-dos for the day and the pending to-dos from yesterday? Great question. I think it deserves a longer answer than I can give right now. The short answer is uh, we are all very. I am terrible at estimating how much time something takes. Typically, if I estimate something will take half an hour, it'll take 1.5 hours, maybe like three times. That's been my estimate. So we are terrible. So focus on doing the task. That should be the core priority. Okay, if it gets done, it gets done. Sometimes you'll have deadlines. Then, of course, you'll have to work harder or do longer hours. But say, okay, half an hour, I will do this. Whether the task will get finished or not, that is not within your control. As long as you're focused, your job is done, you should feel satisfied. So change your goal. Change your goal from finishing this thing to spending one Pomodoro on this task, or half an hour on this task, or 1 hour on this task. That will take care of the problem to a great extent. Right? First, should we do workout meditation? Your choice, whatever you feel comfortable. There's no right or wrong, but do both of them. Okay, so that's about it. Thanks, guys, and time to get started. So good workout and have a lovely day. Talk to your friends. I'll challenge each one of you to invite one more person to get started on this routine, and we will spread it. We will make sure that everybody gets a chance to see, and then it's up to them. If they feel that they don't want to have a disciplined routine, they want to ultimately we're human beings. Free choice, free country. People can do whatever they want, but I believe that everybody should have at least they should at least see this. There is another way to live life, which is by design, which is by based on discipline, which is based on the active, deliberate decisions we take, not just helplessly getting dragged into life and then saying, "Oh, where did my life go?" Right. So there is an alternative. I want to, I want us to spread that message, and then let people decide for themselves. Right? Thanks very much. Thank you for watching. Share this video if you like it. Click like, and if, do a great workout today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Enjoy the day. Bye bye. Take care.